Good morning, year one. Today I've come dressed as a flying squirrel, and I'd like you, if you get a chance, to go onto Google and have a look at flying squirrels and find out what is interesting about them, because these squirrels, not like the squirrels that we have in school that can just climb up and down trees, they've still got a bushy tail, but they have got big wings and they can fly from tree to tree, and they're absolutely fascinating. But while I'm here and I'm all dressed up, let's read a story, and we've got a story all about Elmer and the stranger today. And I think this has got a special animal in it as well. Let's see if you can guess what it is before we get to the right page. Elmer, the patchwork elephant, had just started his morning walk when Tiger arrived. "Elmer," he said, "there's a stranger around and he's acting very strangely. He jumps and falls over." "Strangers often act strangely. That's why they're strangers," said Elmer. "Well, I don't think he's very happy," said Tiger. Just then, Lion appeared. "Hello, Elmer." "Hello, Tiger," he said. "Elmer, there's a strange chap around. He sort of jumps," said Tiger. "Elmer knows." "And then he he falls over," finished Tiger. "Elmer knows." "Yes, well, he seems unhappy," says Tiger. "Elmer knows." "Let's just go and see," said Elmer kindly. Soon they came to a clearing. "This is where he usually jumps," said Tiger. "And falls over," added Lion. "And here he comes." With huge bounces into the clearing came a kangaroo. Then he stopped, hesitated, and fell over. He picked himself up and he sobbed, "I'm a failure." "Not a happy chappy," said Lion. "Let's talk to him," said Elmer. "Hello," said Elmer. "What's the matter?" "G'day," Kangaroo sniffed. "I can't jump. When I try to, I fall over. We're going to have a jumping competition and I came here to practice secretly. But it's no use, I just can't jump. I'll be laughed at. All my friends will think I'm silly." "But you were jumping beautifully," said Tiger. "Oh no, I was just bouncing along, getting ready to jump." "I'm a good bouncer," said Kangaroo, and to prove it, bounced higher than Giraffe, who happened to be passing. "Very impressive," said Tiger. "But when I think about the jump, I fall over," sighed Kangaroo. "This needs some thought," said Elmer. "We'll be back tomorrow." I think Elmer's going to think of a plan to try and help Kangaroo. On the way home, Lion said, "Elmer, I know I'm a bit slow, but isn't a bounce a kind of jump?" "Yes, Lion," said Elmer, "but Kangaroo thinks that a jump is something more difficult and more important. Like sometimes if you think you're going to go to sleep, you can't, but then when you don't think about going to sleep, you soon drop off." "Lion doesn't have that problem," said Tiger. Elmer laughed and left them. The next morning, after talking to Lion and Tiger, Elmer went to meet the kangaroo. "Come on, Kangaroo," he said. "Lion and Tiger will be by the river." Elmer set off at a steady pace while Kangaroo bounced behind him, in front of him, and around him, and even over him. Here he is, he's just bouncing all over the place. At the river, they saw Lion and Tiger on the other side, where Elmer had told them to wait. "Drat," said Elmer, "we've got to get our feet wet." Kangaroo laughed, and with an enormous bounce, he landed beside Lion and Tiger. "Fantastic jump," said Tiger. "You mean bounce," said Kangaroo. "I can't jump." Lion chuckled. "A bounce is a jump." "Lion's right," said Elmer. "Forget jumping, just bounce. Now, let's go to that competition." Kangaroo led the way, delighted that his new friends were going with him. They arrived just as the competition began. After a while, Elmer said, "Come on, Kangaroo, it's time you had a go." There was a roar of applause as a white kangaroo made an enormous jump. "It's going to be hard to beat," said Kangaroo. Elmer whispered to Lion and Tiger. They grinned and went to stand just past the spot where the white kangaroo had landed. As Kangaroo was getting ready, Elmer said, "Drat, we'll get our feet wet." Kangaroo gave a laugh, and with an enormous bounce, once again he landed beside Lion and Tiger. That jump was so big that it won the competition. Later, Kangaroo thanked Elmer, Lion and Tiger for their help. "You made me remember that river," he said. "I didn't even think about jumping." When they were back home, Lion said, "Strange thing, I felt that we were the strangers," finished Tiger. "Yes," laughed Elmer, "and now we're all friends." They laughed together. The end.